Mikael Phillips just made a bold promise that could come back to haunt him, and it's really causing waves in Jamaican politics. But is his $250,000 fine the real story, or just the beginning of an even bigger controversy? Welcome back, folks. Today we're diving into the juicy drama unfolding between MP Mikael Phillips and the Integrity Commission. Just when you think Jamaican politics couldn't get any more thrilling, Phillips drops an apology bomb, not just to his family, but to the entire People's National Party, PNP. What exactly did he do? And why is he so secure there's no illicit enrichment going on? Stick around, because we've got all the tea. Hey, patriotic internet friends and family, welcome back to the channel. In this video, we're unpacking the political drama between MP Mikael Phillips and the Integrity Commission that's got everyone talking. Picture this: Phillips missed a major filing deadline, racked up a $250,000 fine, and just dropped a bold public apology that raised even more eyebrows. And get this, he's adamant no PNP MP will ever face charges of illicit enrichment. But with the Integrity Commission watching closely, is this the end of his troubles or just the beginning? Stay tuned to find out. But before we dive in, don't forget to hit that subscribe button for more juicy updates on Jamaican politics. Welcome all patriotic Jamaicans. The movement continues. Make we get into it now. Let's kick it off. MP Mikael Phillips' apology and the drama with the Integrity Commission. Mikael Phillips missed deadline. So it all started when Mikael Phillips, MP for Northwest Manchester, didn't exactly get his paperwork in on time. No, this wasn't just any paperwork. We're talking about his 2022 statutory declaration, the one all MPs submit to show they're playing by the rules. But Phillips, he missed the deadline. Mikael Phillips didn't submit his 2022 statutory declaration to the Integrity Commission (IC) on time. Phillips also failed to pay a fixed penalty of $250,000 to Tax Administration Jamaica (TAJ), which would have helped him avoid prosecution by the IC. In a Sunday night PNP meeting in Southeast St. Elizabeth, Phillips publicly apologized to his family, his PNP colleagues, and the comrade leader, Mark Golding, for the embarrassment caused. It'll never happen again, he pledged, with a tone that practically begged the Integrity Commission to lay off. But why this grand apology? And what's this bold claim Phillips makes about PNP and illicit enrichment? Hold that thought, because it's about to get interesting. The Integrity Commission and a bold statement. Just when you think the apology would smooth things over, Phillips raises eyebrows with a bold statement. He claims no PNP MP will ever get flagged for illicit enrichment. Big talk, right? Well, let's break down exactly what went down at that meeting. Phillips didn't just apologize, he declared, "I can guarantee that there's no PNP that will see a report come for illicit enrichment." Meanwhile, the Integrity Commission was already on it. Their investigation into Phillips' missed deadline was tabled in the House of Representatives just a few days earlier. Keisha Prince Kamika, the IC's Director of Corruption Prosecution, went further, recommending that Phillips be charged for failing to submit his statutory declarations without reasonable cause, directly contrary to Section 43(1)(a) of the Integrity Commission Act. So did Phillips dodged a bullet by paying up, or is this whole saga about to take a twist? Keep watching because the drama's far from over. Late fees, apologies, and moving on. For now, after all the drama, here's how it wrapped up. Phillips finally made the late payment of $250,000, an amount that he assures has nothing to do with illicit enrichment. Phillips clarified that the delayed filing happened only because of some missing documents and reassured everyone that he's taking his duties as a public servant seriously. Phillips, as a public servant, I take my responsibilities seriously, he insisted, adding that all his statutory declarations had been certified. Phillips was clear this was just a filing mishap, not connected with illicit enrichment. But will Phillips' apology keep the Integrity Commission at bay, or is this just the beginning of more investigations? Let us know what you think in the comments. Here's a summary of the key takeaways. 1. Missed deadline and public apology. Mikael Phillips apologized to his family, the PNP, and comrade leader Mark Golding for missing his 2022 statutory filing deadline. 2. Hefty fine. Phillips faced a $250,000 penalty, which he eventually paid to avoid prosecution. 3. Bold claims. Phillips declared no PNP MP would ever be investigated for illicit enrichment, a statement he made with apparent confidence. 4. Integrity Commission's push for accountability. IC's Keisha Prince Kamika still recommended charges, citing the Integrity Commission's Act. ICA. 5. Clearing the air. Phillips explained his delay was purely logistically and clarified his record was clean, with all declarations certified. Think we'll see more of these political apology tours? Or maybe some real accountability? Hit that subscribe button to keep up with all the twists and turns in Jamaican politics. And don't forget to like and share this video if you enjoyed it. Here's a list of potential questions you might have about this situation with Mikael Phillips and the Integrity Commission, along with detailed answers that address each concern. Question number 1. Why did MP Mikael Phillips miss his statutory declaration deadline? And is he hiding something? Answer. Phillips has stated that his 2022 filing delay was simply due to waiting on some missing documents, not because he was hiding any information. He reassured the public that all his filings have been fully certified and that he is committed to transparency as a public servant. Despite this, the late submission caused a stir, sparking public debate over accountability for elected officials. Question number 2. What's the significance of the $250,000 penalty he had to pay? Answer. This fine isn't just a slap on the wrist. Under the Integrity Commission Act, MPs are required to submit their financial declarations on time as a safeguard against corruption and illicit enrichment. Phillips' $250,000 penalty served as a reminder of his requirement and was a consequence of not meeting it. By paying the fine, he avoided prosecution, but it didn't prevent the IC from making an example out of the situation to enforce compliance. Question number 3. How does this situation impact the People's National Party, PNP, and its image? Answer. Phillips' public apology wasn't just for himself. It was directed at the PNP leadership, his colleagues, and supporters, acknowledging the embarrassment embarrassment it caused. He vows that no PNP MP would ever face allegations of illicit enrichment was a clear attempt to maintain the party's image of integrity, especially amid recent public concerns about transparency in Jamaican politics. His words were meant to assure the public that the PNP remains committed to high ethical standards. Question number 4. Could the Integrity Commission still pursue charges against Phillips even though he paid the fine? Answer. The IC had originally recommended that Phillips be charged, and though he has paid the penalty, the IC's investigation report has already been tabled in Parliament. While the fine resolved his late filing, technically it doesn't erase the IC's assessment or guarantee immunity from further scrutiny. This may leave some viewers wondering if paying the fine is enough to ensure accountability. Question number 5. What's the Integrity Commission's role and why does it matter in this case? Answer. The IC's job is to uphold transparency and fight corruption, ensuring that public officials act within the law. They examine MPs' statutory declarations to confirm that no hidden or unexplained wealth is involved. Phillips' case matters because it shows the IC isn't willing to overlook even small lapses. Because bringing his delay to light, they're sending a message that accountability is non-negotiable for all public servants. Question number 6. What does Phillips mean by illicit enrichment, and why is he so confident no PNP MP will be accused of it? Answer. Illicit enrichment refers to public officials accumulating wealth in ways that can't be explained by their lawful income. Phillips' confident claim that no PNP MP will be involved in such accusations is meant to reinforce the PNP's reputation for ethical governance. However, this strong assertion has left the public curious and maybe skeptical about how much he can truly guarantee. Question number 7. Could this situation open the door to more scrutiny of Jamaican MPs? Answer. Absolutely. This high-profile case serves as a warning to other MPs, emphasizing that the IC is closely watching for compliance. It could lead to stricter enforcement and additional investigations as the public's demand for transparency grows, with the IC likely paying even closer attention to timely submissions and thorough disclosures. Question number 8. Why did Phillips issue a public apology, and what impact does it have? Answer. Phillips' public apology was both an acknowledgement of his misstep and a strategy to manage any fallout. By addressing his family and PNP colleagues directly, he's showing accountability and attempting to clear the air. This apology is crucial because it's not just about mending his personal reputation, but also about reassuring his party and supporters that he values transparency. Hit that subscribe button to keep up with all the twists and turns in Jamaican politics. And don't forget to like and share this video if you enjoyed it. This is what I've noticed, observed, and assessed. People not really care about the leaders. And a party leader they don't love, They love the party. They're attached to the party. Party leaders come and go. Prime ministers come and go. So in truth and in fact, they are attached to the party, because the party is forever. MPs are replaceable, but the party is forever. So the party people really attached to, emotionally. So even though the party might have several corrupt public officials, the people look on it and say, well, somebody in a party can't replace him. We have a cleaner record. That's how the people view it. So it's really the party they are attached to. It's not the MP or the leader of the party or the prime ministers them. No. And if things should really get bad on Prime Minister Andrew Holness, trust and believe the JLP party already having replacement line up if things should go sideways. Trust and believe that the party always look out for the party. It's always the party first. Everybody else is expendable. The party will always be there. All when the MPs and former prime ministers dead and gone, the party will always exist. You ever notice in elections you hear people say my party win, your party lose, or my party lose? Political parties by nature are self-sustaining organisms which keeps evolving and morphing to match each timeline and era. So now we're in the social media era. The political parties of today, your favorite JLP and PNP, is not the same JLP and PNP from the time of Norman Manley and Bustamante era. Things where could have happened back then now go easy if it happen, and for politicians them get with it now. A lot of things were happening in the 70s and 80s with both political parties can't really happen now and then get with it so easy now because of we live in the social media era. So when you see people are stick to a leader that is allegedly being investigated for corruption and face accusations of corruption, whether this leader or this MP is in either of the two parties, you're going to find people from both sides a stick to their leader or the MP because their immediate response is my party representing us, so me have to stand up and defend my party. And in order to defend my party, me have to defend the person who I represent my party, even if it look like or he or she appears to be guilty. That in and of itself is the problem. We as Jamaicans, the mindset need to change. So if you want a better Jamaica, and I think you should, it only stands to reason that that would be a logical conclusion. Then the only way to achieve that is hold your leaders accountable. That's how true change comes about. Hold political leaders accountable. Serious countries have serious people. Serious people get serious results. Despite what you might think about America, America is still a serious country. England and Canada are serious countries. So do you think in America's wildest dreams that a known, let's say for example, argument's sake, a known mob don, a mob leader, Italian mob leader, do you think for a second he could have even dare dream to go enter public office and enter American politics? Are you crazy? As much as you see America push certain agenda and you don't look and you say, boy, America, you know, move shaky bad, you know, really falling. Then could have never say, yeah man, I go put the Italian mob down there, yeah man, I'm making be governor or senator. That can't happen. Then people they take them politics serious, even though them have for them own form of corruption. The bigger the country, it's the bigger the corruption. So none of these three countries me name, these serious first world country, they have for them ways of doing their corruption on the table. So they're not perfect, but they are serious countries. In England, no one with a specific shady background criminal record, you got prison, go serve prison time. You can't enter British Parliament with that the type of background and reputation and staying up British people prestigious parliament. No, that can't happen. So I tell you, say, Jamaica is not or nowhere near to even be taken as a serious country in 2024, where you have this wealth and abundance of knowledge at your fingertips, where people can actually self-educate themselves. You can unlearn and relearn a lot of the things you were taught. And the things them when they never teach you what you're supposed to know, you can go learn them for yourself. You can go research them. So no one has any excuse of being ignorant, uninformed, or unaware, despite the fact that we were all miseducated. From the moment we step out of our mother's womb and start go school, we were all miseducated. But that still is no reason to remain under any form of ignorance or to use it as a crutch or an excuse and, play this whole victim victim Olympics. A lot of people love being victims. Oh, I politician them fault, and them not do the right thing. But are you as a people, it's your job to hold them accountable. They are public servants. You know, hear Mikael Phillips a remind and call himself a public servant. So if they are servants, that means the people are the master. When have you ever seen a servant tell a master what to do or where the servant I go do? And that's how it work. And what the masters them say goes. And the way servants say, the servant work for the master. So they call themselves civil servants, but in reality, they don't serve the civilian population that pays them because our tax dollars pay them and do everything. They serve themselves, and they will continue to do so until people start holding them accountable. Yeah, and rocket science, it's really that simple. If you enjoyed this breakdown, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe for more deep dives. Let me know in the comments below. Don't forget to like, share, and hit that notification bell. See you in the next one. One love, Jamaica.